Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, lovely ones, wherever you are today on this beautiful planet of ours. My name is Dimakatso Katrina Matsucha, better known as Katrina Love on Facebook, and I'm super excited to be here just connecting and linking up with you all beautiful people. Well, I'm here to introduce my ministry's social media platforms today. And it's time for the big reveal, so I guess it's time for the drum roll. Somebody give me drums. Yes, that's me. Well, I'm here to just introduce a few channels that I have for the ministry that God has given me. Um, the first one being about personal or marriage restoration deliberations, and that is called Love Awesome Divine. It's a YouTube channel. And the second one being the On Love Creations. It's both on YouTube and on Facebook. And this one is a Ministry of Publishing or book publishing. Um, it was originally given to me as an I Write project, but since the phrase I write as a Ministry of Publishing books has already been taken, I had to settle for On Love Creations. And we know who love is. God is love. So creations that are based on God. Yes. And the Love Awesome Divine is also the same. Well, line of thinking, line of inspiration. We know who love is. God who's awesome and divine. So it's a platform to just engage on any form of restoration. It's not only just about marriage, it's about God restoring one person and reconciling one person to himself, and that person going out into the world to impact the world and also usher Christ to the world for many to be restored into this awesome divine love. So that's what the channel is about. And on Facebook, as I said, I go by the name Katrina Love. There's a story behind why I didn't go with using the name that I'm well known with, and it's a story for another day. So Facebook, Katrina Love. Now, today's video is going to be very short because it's an intro video. It's my very first one. So thank you. I can see the love going around. So thank you for showing some love, some kindness, and some welcoming. And I feel welcome. The main purpose of today's video, really, besides the introduction, is to just give a highlight of what this particular channel is going to be about, the All Love Creations, the All Love Creations channel. So it's going to be about daily words that God will be inspiring, and according to phases, God has clustered it into pockets, and the first pocket being what we're going to be discussing today, the first love company. Now, many people came to God or to Christ through different ways, but if there's one thing that I will never ever forget about how he drew me into his kingdom, was John 3 verse 3, where he says, if you're not born again, you will not see the kingdom. And my cry from around 6 years of age was always to see the kingdom, to belong into this kingdom, because it sounded too marvelous. It sounded too beautiful. And if there was anything that I felt I owed myself in this life, is the opportunity to seek as much as possible and to get into that kingdom. So as I traveled, and as I traversed the world, and as I traveled with God and grew with him from those days, as you grow, we sort of clutter. We take on a whole lot of clutter, and things that were supposed to be basic end up becoming complex. So I remember now when I was a teenager, I remember this was at 6, 7, 8, when I started joyfully walking with him in the first love company. And as now a teenager, I remember God saying to me, when I started being saved, to the knowledge of being saved now and reading the Bible, going and pursuing God, and he said, you've lost your first love, as he says in Revelations 2. And it used to trouble me so much, because Daddy, here I am thinking I love you, I'm crazy about you, but you say that is not it. And it would take so many years, even decades later on, for me to understand what he meant by that. And that is why he's having me open with this pocket of messages that falls under the First Love Company. Because the first love is about taking things back to basics, and the basics that are founded in the blueprint that was given, say, in Genesis 1 and 2, just where everything began before the fall, where we walk with him innocently as children because he is Abba to us and we are his sons, his children. So it's like he's saying, I want us all, I want my children to come back to those basic fundamentals of seeing me and beholding me as who I am, their daddy. Because that's the highest office and honor they can give to me before we bestow all these many, many names that we bring to him and that are beautiful and magnificent, and they are his names. But I believe he says the biggest honor would be you getting to see me as Father, as Abba, as Daddy. Because that is what made me even send my only begotten Son, so that you can get to see me the way he saw me, the way he sees me, because that's who you are. That's your identity, your blueprint, your DNA. So I'm just excited. As I said, this shouldn't be a long video. It's really about just introducing the channel. And of course, my ministry is threefold. It's really enterprising and marketplace and leadership development. And it's also family and marriage restoration and enablement. And also book writing, the I Write project, the All Love Creations. So that triangle will always be triangulated whenever we speak. Of course, everything in its own place, but I'm just saying, expect it. And for today, I think this is it. And I'm just about my Father's business. I'm just about kingdom business. And this is what these three channels or these three platforms will really be about. Do not believe in being duplicious and being a son of God on Sundays, and Mondays to Saturday, something else. I cannot divide and separate myself. So whichever way Daddy wants the channels to go, I will be under his lordship. So today I have done what I was supposed to do, and I have given the introduction of the First Love Company as the first pocket of discussions that is going to be deliberated upon. And in this pocket now, we'll have daily messages and daily words as God prompts a word when I wake up. He said to me that I will give you words when you wake up, and those are the words that you'll go and share on. And yes, the words might be daily, but the sharing might not be daily. I will only come on board or come online if I am released to do so. So sometimes it might be 3 words at once because he didn't release me for the past 3 days or so. But let's bear with each other. At the end of the day, we're here to serve God the best way he knows how, not the best way we know how. We just walk as led. For a son does not do what he hasn't seen the Father do. And the Son does not speak on his own accord, but he speaks as he's sent. So we are the sent ones. We are the ones that are under the authority of the Lordship of Christ. And we understand who we are. For our power and our authority rests in that knowledge of the sonship, in that controlled, potent power and authority that goes out only when it is sent out. So having said that, have a beautiful, 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 beautiful Thursday. And may the Lord God Almighty be with you on a daily basis. Lots of love. Out of here. Bye.